Regulation J right around the corner, mythical Pokemon will be available to be used as restricted, and one that I want to try out is Pecharunt. Now Pecharunt's stats make it a very obviously fantastic physical wall, and outside of that it doesn't really do much else, aside from its signature move Malignant Chain having a 50% chance to badly poison the target. With this being 100 base power and 100% accurate, it's a very spammable move, partnered with the Poison Puppeteer ability, where if Pecharunt poisons a Pokemon, it also becomes confused. This Pokemon is extremely troll, but can win matches on its own. Let's see how it does. Okay, we got Arceus, Calyrex, Shadow. Okay, if there's ever been a test for it, it's here. So they do have a Ditto as well, which is kind of interesting. Ditto's kind of scary to deal with. They've also got a Dondozo. Dondozo is not fun at all. I do think it's going to be Pecharunt, man. Call me crazy, I do think it's going to be Pecharunt. I mean, even if we lead badly, the only bad lead we'd have, really, with Pecharunt would be Calyrex Shadow. I want to bring... dude, this is tough. I want to bring Fluttermane and Zacian, I think. I think these three are okay. Am I Terra Normal on Flutter? No, Terra Fairy. I am Terra Dark on Pecharunt, I suppose. So it's not the end of the world. But, like, I don't know, dude. I do think Pecharunt has a ton of potential in this matchup. Even if they lead Tinglu, we can just parting shot out, go to Zacian, and just sort of go from there. I want to get a Malignant Chain Poison in this video, okay? And I want to get a Confused hit. So they're just going to lead the Chiemp out. That's fine. I am Terra Dark. I think I've got a Terra here, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. Lovely shiny Chiemp-Pow on the mystery gift. I've got mine in my team. I finally trained it. As soon as it came through, I trained it up straight away. So hopefully if Chiemp-Pow looks good in a battle, I'll bring Chiemp-Pow. But with that said, I'm going to Terra Dark and Malignant Chain. There's no real reason not to here. The Ghost typing is nice for Arceus, but also we're just so physically bulky and we can parting shot out into our Zacian to deal with Arceus. So I really am not too concerned. I'm quite happy to Terra Dark here, resist that Dark type move, and try and get that poison. I'd love to see Malignant Chain poison. You could also run Toxic, and it inflicts a confusion, which I think is really cool. It's just in a format like BSS, it doesn't necessarily work as well. They actually just click Sheer Cold. Okay, that's what we're doing with our shiny Chiemp Powers, is it? We're putting Sheer Cold on them. So we get the Malignant Chain off. That's about half. And no poison. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to Malignant Chain again and dodge a Sheer Cold. Beautiful. Okay, I got a little bit scary. Chiemp-Pow doesn't land the Sheer Cold. A lot of people run Sheer Cold on their Chiemp-Pow because of Dondozo. Dondozo would just switch in and your Chiemp-Pow can't really do it. Even Terra Blast Electric doesn't do like a crazy amount. So people started running Sheer Cold, and that is just a BSS thing now. So Malignant Chain guy picks up his first KO. No confusion, unfortunately, but there's always a chance. There's a 50% chance to confuse whatever comes in here. Okay, Ditto comes in. Interesting. I don't know why you'd go Ditto here. Maybe to try and poison us. That's quite funny. I'm going to go to Zacian because I do think he's trying to poison us. I have Hex as well, which obviously would not be a good click. I wonder if they parting shot. That would be a really good click by them. If they parting shot, that's a really smart play. That would be a really smart play. I'm curious, because if it's Scarf Ditto, they're probably running, well, yeah, most Dittos are Scarf. There's maybe Sash, but if you're running Chiemp-Pow, that's normally Sash. No, they do Malignant Chain. No, so they probably should switch here, in my opinion. I think they should switch. I am just going to Behemoth Blade. If it's Dozo, it's not the end of the world. We get a tiny bit of chip, I suppose. Maybe I should play rough in that case. No, okay, they do withdraw. I do think it is Scarf on the Pecharunt, but that's fine. And let's see, who comes in? It's going to be Arceus, okay. I mean, Arceus can't take two of these. And that looks to be a plateless Arceus, or... Yeah, I mean, Arceus, you cannot take two of those unless you're Terra Steel. You can't. And I've also got Fluttermane in the back. If it's E-Speed, I think this one's done. Because, I mean, actually, no, because Ditto gets to come in and copy Zacian, and, like, Scarf Behemoth Blade would be really bad. Like, really, really bad. Yeah. Ditto coming in here is really bad for us. Actually, no, I think Zacian actually beats it 1v1 because of the HP stat, right? I mean, yeah, it's tough to say. It's really tough to say. But, with that said, though, they obviously come in and copy our +1. Let's just Behemoth Blade. And they've got to choose what to lock themselves into here. It should be Behemoth Blade, though. If I was them, it would, of course, be Behemoth Blade. Yep, they lock into Behemoth Blade. That's fine. I mean, they have 5 PP of this. Okay, that's something. So it is Scarf Ditto. Notice how it was faster. It is Scarf Ditto. Okay, Pecharunt. We've only got 5 PP to get through here. Let's recover. Let's just see how much this does. You know what? I think we'll be okay. I think Pecharunt can do it. I think Pecharunt can stall out the Behemoth Blades here. Because he's used 2, he's only got 3 more. I think, yeah, okay, Pecharunt, you've got it, baby, let's go. Okay, that got a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, that got a little bit scary. I'm just gonna keep recover spamming. Even if they crit, it's fine, they've only got 2 more PP now. And dude, we are able to stall out the Ditto copy the Zacian, let's go. Dude, with recover on this thing, it's just like, so hard to get a KO on, right? I mean, yeah, he's got 2 Behemoth Blades right now. He has to crit through, and I've got a sack in the back, so it's fine. The battle's over. I don't know why he's still trying. I don't know why he's still Behemoth Blading. Yeah, that one did way less too. I don't know why he's still Behemoth Blading here. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna exhaust that last Behemoth Blade PP, and then I think we're chilling to just start spamming Hex. It won't do a huge amount, but he is going to be... Oh, actually, I can Parting Shot, which does absolutely nothing, but we can Parting Shot. Okay, last Behemoth Blade is stalled out. Oh, that one did way more, okay. Yeah, last Behemoth Blade stalled out, and with it being Ditto, obviously, it's only got 5 PP. So now it has to click Struggle, and I'm going to Parting Shot out into my Flutter main, which I just think is very funny, dude. Let's go. Okay, let's Parting Shot out, drop that attack stat. Yep, this guy's actually staying in and struggling. You know what? It's like he knows I'm recording a video, and he needs me to get the clip. Let's go. So I'm going to get the Parting Shot out there and drop the Zacian's attack stats. Now, that is so handy for pivoting. You tank any physical move and Parting Shot right out of there. It's honestly perfect. It's a really, really good physically defensive pivot. And we just go into our Flutter main here, and we can start firing off Shadow Balls. He can't click anything. He was Choice Scarfed, and he has no PP left. We just Shadow Ball, and that's game. So, yeah, honestly, a fantastic battle one. Couldn't have went better, honestly. That was like the perfect showcase. It's a shame we didn't get the poison on the Qianpao, but it is what it is. You know, you can't hope for like a perfect battle, but that was really fun. Let's get another battle. I really need to proc that poison though, dude. I need to get that 50% poison. Let's go. This is a really interesting looking Sun team. Like a really interesting looking Sun team. Okay, how do I deal with Groud? Maybe just Qianpao lead? Qianpao leads really solidly here. Oh, we Terra Blast Electric on my fresh shiny Qianpao. I forgot to make it Terra Blast Electric, but that's fine. We're just Terra Blast or Terra Ice at the moment. But that's absolutely fine, dude. I hope you all grabbed your shiny Qianpao. It's obviously still available to grab. Pecharunt looks unbelievable. We flat out beat Ho-Oh, I think. Sacred Fireburn can be annoying, but if we Malignant Chain Poison, we beat everything, essentially, if we can just get a Poison. The only thing we need to be concerned about is Groudon, but we can Terra Dark. And I think I'm going to bring the Ogerpon to deal with Ho-Oh as well. Actually, I do think Pecharunt can do it, but I will just bring the Ogerpon. The Sun being up's a little bit annoying, but it won't, unless it's like Heat Rock. I really don't think people are running Heat Rock on Groudon. We should be able to deal with it pretty well. Yeah, dude, Pecharunt feels like a better version of Sinistcha. And that's a Pokemon, if you've been around on the channel for a while, that I used, and I've used it dearly. So they led Whimsicott. That's absolutely fine. We obviously led Qianpao. I wonder what they're trying to click here. I mean, this is fine. We can just Icicle Crash into Ice Shard and go from there. We are faster, I'm pretty sure. Whimsicott is really fast, and it obviously gets Prankster. Prankster Tailwind would be bad, but I'm down to my very first time using Shiny Qianpao, miss an Icicle Crash. I want to miss my first ever Icicle Crash that I click with Shiny Qianpao. Can we make it happen? Because they actually stay in with Whimsicott. Is it Sash? It is Sash, okay. And I imagine they Moonblast then, right? Because they didn't use a Prankster move. They're probably Moonblast coming out. Yep, okay. That's fine. Doesn't even take us down to our Sash, but we do get a special attack drop. No. Okay, let's Ice Shard. And that's a pretty clean KO for Qianpao. I probably didn't even need to Icicle Crash. I probably could have just Ice Sharded twice, but it's better to be safe. They're actually going to swap out. Okay. Who's coming in? Who's coming in on the Icicle Crash? It's going to be Ho-Oh. Okay, Ho-Oh comes in. Interesting. Ice Shard does a good chunk. I mean, Icicle Crash is going to do a bunch. If I Terra Ice, it might actually KO. We got an Icicle Crash here. This is offensive Ho-Oh. That's insane damage. And we get the flinch, dude. Let's go. Okay, let's Ice Shard. That should pick up the KO. Unless they want to get regen and bring Whimsicott back in. They should do that, though. They should do that, in my opinion. Or Terra Fire, maybe. Or, I don't know what Terra Ho-Oh run. I think a lot of the time it's Ground for Miraidon, or maybe Fairy for Koraidon. I think it's normally one of those two. Ground obviously wouldn't help here. Okay, they are going to sack what I assume is Whimsicott. Yeah, okay, Whimsicot's getting sacked. I mean, this is a Qian Pao show right now. I haven't even needed to bring out Mr. Pecharunt. But Qian Pao gets the KO on Whimsicott. And let's see. Are they going to go back to the Ho-Oh? Or are we going to see Groudon? I imagine if it's on a team with Groudon, it's probably banded. And it's like Sacred Fire just in stun doing heaps of damage. It is going to be Ho-Oh coming back in. I'm just going to crash again. There's no reason not to. They're going to Terra the Ho-Oh. Okay, we're going to see it. Probably Terra Fairy. And then Pecharunt gets opened up even more if that is the case. Terra Fire. Okay, yeah, they just want damage. They just want damage. Maybe I should have Sucker Punched, but I did not expect Terra Fire Ho-Oh. I guess it is banded on a Sun team. If we can get a flinch, we just win, because Sucker Punch. No, they... Oh, it's not banded. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I mean, I suppose I'll just Sacred Sword, get some damage off. They should try and KO us here. Sacred Sword does so much. Wow. Okay, and they Sacred Fire. And now it's time. Because we know that this thing is not banded, it's time for Pecharunt. Now, I could also go to Fluttermane. I could also very well go to Fluttermane, but this is the Pecharunt video, ladies and gents. This is the Pecharunt video. It's time. It's time. So Pecharunt's going to come in, and I'm going to Malignant Chain. And if we can poison this, it's GG. We do get the Malignant Chain off. Really good damage. And no poison? Extra sensory. I mean, luckily it bounces off. Dude, we didn't get the poison. That's so sad. That is so sad. Okay. Let me... Hex probably KOs. There's no reason for me to conserve Malignant Chain PP though. Okay. So he's preserving the Ho-Oh. I did not expect extra sensory. It's a mixed Ho-Oh, I guess. And who's this coming in? It's going to be Typhlosion. Okay. I mean, a poison here would be really, really nice. Good damage. And we get the poison, so they're now also confused, which is amazing. Dude, I love it. Poison Puppeteer is so much fun. It's so much fun. Okay. Now, I need to be careful. I do need to be careful, because Pecharunt beats Ho-Oh, but doesn't necessarily do too good into the special attackers, like this Typhlosion right here. But I've got an Ogerpon Wellspring. I've got an Ogerpon Wellspring, so I think I'm more than okay in swapping it in and just firing off a couple Ivy Cudgels, right? And hopefully they hit themselves in confusion too. That'll be even better. Is it a physical Typhlosion? I think they're always special, right? Maybe Scarf. And they Scorching Sand. Okay. Does absolutely nothing. Are we going to get burned? No. Okay. But it's not just a poison, by the way. It's a toxic. So that is going to be ramping up every single turn. It's so good. And Ogerpon was the checkmate. Ogerpon was the final piece of the puzzle. That was an amazing battle. We finally got a Malignant Chain poison. Let's get a third and final one, man. I love using Pecharunt. It's so fun. One Covert Cloak and it's over, though. That's something you need to keep in mind if you want to try this mon out. Oh, this is really cool. They've got a Mono Ghost team with Pecharunt Lunala. That's really, really cool. So, we got our work cut out for us, though. We are Terra Dark on Mr. Pecharunt. So, I guess that's something we need to keep in mind. They've also got a Shuppet. Qian Pao looks unbelievable. I think I'm just going to lead Pecharunt. I'm going to bring Qian Pao, of course. And I guess, maybe not Zacian. It would be Booster Speed Flutter. We're, of course, risking a Speed tie with their Fluttermane. I think it's okay. I like bringing Fluttermane here. Oh, Zacian's just so good, though, dude. Let's just bring the Zacian and hope that Qian Pao is enough to, like, blow through Fluttermane. But I do think Pecharunt... Oh, this person's favourite mon is Shuppet. Respect. I love it. I love it when people bring... I mean, bringing it to a battle is certainly crazy. Okay, Lunala. That's fine. We do have Hex. We do have Hex. I'm going to Terra Dark. Like, first and foremost, I'm going to Terra Dark. And I'm going to Malignant Chain to break Shadow Shield and also just try and proc that confusion. They're going to Terra as well. Okay. Probably normal? Maybe? Terra. I mean, we're still super effective. We are still super effective. We don't have Hex anymore, but we do have Malignant Chain. That's cool. So it does have Moonblast as well, which is really scary. That's really scary, actually. But if we can get a Malignant Chain poison, we can just play our cards. That's literally it. We just got to play our cards and hope that Malignant Chain can do its thing and hope that they get confused. So they're going to Moongeist Beam. We'll probably bounce off, I'd like to think. But they do have Moonblast coming, of course. That did not bounce off. Jesus. Okay, Pecharunt spin. Oh, it was a crit. That's why. You know what? That's fine. Malignant Chain, super effective now. It's going to break the Shadow Shield. Does good damage. Oh, we got a crit as well. Okay. And we got the poison. Let's go. Okay. So they're confused now. They're confused. They don't know what's going on. And that's a bad poison too. That is going to be ticking down. That's going to be ticking away. I don't live a Moonblast from this range. I'm just looking at my switch-ins to Moonblast though, and really not seeing a huge amount. I'm really not seeing a huge amount. I could just bank on them getting poisoned and recover. Like, if they confuse here, it's great for us. No, we don't get the confusion. That's the whole point in Pecharunt. You're meant to do that. That's your whole thing. That's your whole thing, Pecharunt. You're meant to make them get confused. Okay, that's fine though. That's absolutely fine. Lunala is going to take out the Pecharunt, and I'm just thinking about who to go into here. I guess Zacian, obviously. Obviously Zacian. I think Zacian actually just wins now. Dude, Pecharunt, imagine we just got the confusion there, though, and we got a recover off. That would have been absolute cinema. Now, I was looking at their team. They have no Steel-type switch-ins, like, at all. There's 0 Steel-type switch-ins on the team. But they're going to give us the Lunala, so that's fantastic. Lunala goes down, and let's see who they decide to go into here. Now, we don't have Terra anymore, neither do they. And they had a mono ghost team, and we've got Fluttermane in the back, and we've got a whole Zacian. Now, if it's Sash Fluttermane, it could be a little bit annoying to deal with, but I think our Fluttermane would clean up then. The worst combo would be Fluttermane and Mimikyu. That would be the worst combo. Okay, it's going to be Mimikyu coming in. I fear that I've predicted who they've got correctly, and it might be Sash Flutter. We're just going to have to see. If this curses us, it's not the end of the world. If it's Speed Booster Flutter, we're just going to go down to a speed tie, and that's all it is. But my Flutter is shiny marked with a personality mark, okay? So it's got that going for it. Okay, so we're going to Behemoth Blade here. Obviously break the disguise. And, I mean, yeah, I imagine they curse here. They'd have to curse, or maybe Trick Room? Trick? Okay, that is the last move I ever expected to see Mimikyu click. I don't think I've ever seen Mimikyu. It's Life Orb Mimikyu, but I've never seen a Mimikyu run Trailblaze. That's interesting. I mean, I don't even think it KOs us with Shadow Claw here. No, not even close. I mean, it got some good damage off on us, to be fair. But I wonder if Shadow Sneak plus, or Shadow Claw plus Shadow Sneak would have been a better click. I'm just, you know, I'm spitballing ideas for next time you run into this situation, Mr. Mimikyu person. So, going on to their third and final one, I imagine it's Flutter, okay. Are we going to see Booster Speed tie, or are we going to see Sash? It's going to be Booster Speed, okay. So it can probably KO us here with Shadow Ball. It can actually definitely KO us here with Shadow Ball. And it is just going to come down to a speed tie with my Fluttermane and theirs. That's absolutely okay, though. T-Wave? If we don't get full parried here, that's really bad. If we just break through, obviously I get full parried, you know? Why wouldn't I get full parried? So Hex is coming out here, I imagine. But, dude, that was so... Okay, Zacian, breakthrough. I've had enough. Thank you. T-Wave Mystical Fire is crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I think Shadow Ball would have just KO'd. And then it would have came down to the Fluttermane speed tie. But maybe they didn't have it, you know. Maybe they didn't have it. Guys, thank you very much for watching the Pecharunt video. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below, alongside any other mons you'd like me to use on the channel. Obviously, shout out to Draco Void for suggesting Pecharunt as a channel member. You get to suggest any Pokemon, any set. You get to give me the EVs, etc. Terra type, and I'll run with it. So thank you very much for recommending the Pecharunt. I had a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.